Hogwarts Legacy, or That Wizard Game. Yeah, that boycott didn't work, did it? It tops 267 million hours played. 267 million hours played? Jesus, wow. Absolutely unbelievable. Now, the fan interest in this surpasses that of Fantastic Beasts, which is not a surprise. That was a dwindling franchise. Could this be the next thing which Warner Brothers chooses to latch onto? Yeah, probably. Will they be too little too late? Yeah, probably. Because, you know, this definitely didn't take 4 or 5 years in development. And, you know, a movie definitely won't be 2, 3 years in development until release. No, absolutely not. God. You'd think that they'd pull their fingers out their arse and get a, you know, a bit more secure on this, wouldn't you? Who wouldn't think that this would be a success? God damn. These people are so silly. Anyway, this is a report via Variety. It's a very interesting report, actually. And it just goes to show that that boycott was a complete failure. Utter failure. It's not even to say that this is an incredible game. It's just the free market has spoken. People like it. People have chosen to play it. People like it. People are reviewing it very positively. And those that aren't are being called out for clear bias from an ideological perspective. It's funny. It's absolutely funny. So we'll dive into this today. Please do hit subscribe. Please do turn the bell notifications on. Love to have you here more often. I can't get over that. 267 million hours played. It's not been out for very long. That's absolutely insane. So after struggling to recreate the magic of the Harry Potter film franchise with the lackluster spin-off trilogy Fantastic Beasts, Warner Brothers has finally struck galleons anew with its latest piece of Wizarding World IP, video game Hogwarts Legacy. They've even said that there's no plans to do anything further with it as well. They're like, yeah, we got no more content being released. Like, what are you insane? Are you absolutely insane? Have some ideas. Oh. And the thing about the Fantastic Beasts series as well is that, you know, it didn't do very well because it was stuck in the quagmire of nonsense about Johnny Depp. You swap him out, you have him in, people got annoyed with that as well. So the action role-playing game produced by Warner Brothers Games and Avalanche Software has clicked with Potterheads since its February 10th release. 13 days, ladies and gents. Or at the time of this, 12 days. 12 days, 267 million hours. Wow. So sales figures are yet to come, but this was like, I think this was even the highest wishlisted game in history. So the sales figures are going to be unbelievable. But it's clear from the buzz factor and other measures, including sales charts in Japan, UK and Europe, that fans are engaged. For one, the arrival of the game spurred the highest traffic in the Harry Potter community on fan platform Fandom in more than 7 years. That is, I mean, they've really struck gold with this. The second highest traffic period for the Potter community on Fandom in recent years was during its 2018 release of the second Fantastic Beasts film. But Hogwarts Legacy driven page views bested that spike by 39% in just 5 days. They will make a film on this. But they should have been... I mean, look, you know, that old saying, strike while the iron is hot. I guess, you know, clearly Warner Brothers knows better than me, but I guess they're not living by that because this will still take years. But they will make one, 100%. So the player engagement is spectacular, David Haddad, Warner Brothers Games president, told Variety on February 16th. So far, we have tracked over 152 million hours played, 173 million magical plants grown, 115 million potions brewed, and 556 million dark wizards defeated. I mean, if that's your jam, enjoy. Per updated stats provided to Variety on Tuesday by Warner Brothers Games, Hogwarts Legacy has now seen 267 million hours played. Wow. It's just insane. It really is insane. This is on February 16th, right? So, you know, it'd been out for 6 days by that point. Now, from Tuesday, the numbers are truly staggering. Those are great numbers. You'd only hope to have those kind of numbers. 267 million hours played, 393 million. Really blown up. So Warner Brothers sees Hogwarts Legacy as a long-term franchise. We are very pleased with the initial launch and see a bright future for our other platform launches. There you go, movie. Did videos on this before, saying that they would make a movie, a new Harry Potter movie. We thought at the time it would be a reboot or a continuation, but it looks like they'll just do this instead. At the same time, the game's arrival has sparked heated debate within the pothead fandom. Of course, because of J.K. Rowling and her views on biology. Sure, whatever. Oh, express views perceived as offensive. Anyway, while Rowling didn't participate creatively in the game, she benefits financially from its sales. No one cares. Literally, no one cares. And why can I absolutely categorically say no one cares? Because the free market spoke, prompting anxiety over anxiety. Oh no, she benefits from its sales, and that prompted anxiety over whether playing it is tantamount to supporting. Oh Jesus, God, the West, what an absolute diatribe of crap. Anyway, the ongoing PR headache for Warner Brothers will likely only get more complicated when Rowling addresses her controversial statements on the podcast The Witch Trials of J.K. Rowling, which debuted February 21. The thing about this is that Warner Brothers and everyone else is like, oh, it's a headache for Warner Brothers. It's not. They're laughing all the way to the bank from Hogwarts Legacy, and that's all they need to think about. Just be like, oh, hold on. Oh, yeah, no, the free market spoke. We're fine. No one cares. That's all you need to do. Just be headstrong in that. So Hogwarts Legacy also represents renewed investment by Warner Brothers in creating AAA video game titles based on its top franchises, as director James Gunn and producer Peter Safran take the reins of Warner Brothers Discovery's DC Studios. Parts of their mandate is to shepherd gaming titles. They never announced any of that, actually, which is interesting. But we did have this from Haddad, the head of video games over at Warner Brothers, says, our goal is to continue to utilise our amazing library of Warner Brothers Discovery franchises as we develop our future slate of games. Franchise is king. It is, yeah, everyone loves an IP. Some 70% of fans will play a game simply because they are a fan of that franchise. This is fandom CEO Perkin Miller. And they also added that, you know, it's no surprise that The Last of Us, Star Wars, Marvel and Harry Potter are all having huge successes with cross-media franchises. Hogwarts Legacy is also notable because Warner Brothers is the last of Hollywood's major studios to produce its own games rather than outsourcing. And you know what? God, I'm so sick of outsourced games. They suck. Anyway, there you have it. I just thought this was absolutely insane. This is great. So that boycott spectacularly failed, didn't it? What do you guys think? Let me know. Love to hear it. Take care.